Recording in progress.
Hello everybody. So we are starting. Respected panelists, invited guests, participants at NEIBC's first business growth workshop, members of NEIBC and well-wishers. First of all, thank you so much for taking out time of your hectic schedule to join us today, where we will here be presenting pitches from some of our participants. We will be glad to offer rupees 3,000 to the most liked pitch by the judges as winner, and rupees 1,000 to all the pitch participants for trying and participating in the pitching session. Along with the gift certificate to the pitch participants, we will award the certificate of participation to all whoever attended our first business growth workshop, which was held on September 23 to 25, 2022. We will be having business growth workshop every quarter, and NEIBC's second business growth workshop will be held in December 2022, and we'll keep you informed by mid-November. Now let me give you a brief about NEIBC. NEIBC is a business forum for entrepreneurs based in Northeast India to reach their best potential and beyond. We at NEIBC seek to build an ecosystem in Northeast India through experts, mentors, and advisors in order to unleash the potential for a better and sustainable future. We not only provide mentorship on entrepreneurship, leadership, skill development, strategy and operations, startup culture, but we also provide funding support to entrepreneurs based in Northeast India. The main goal is to empower, motivate, and help building an entrepreneurship mindset in our society. Entrepreneurship is a major feature of the Indian economic landscape. It has been a driver of economic growth, job creation, and the source of countless ideas, many of which were successfully translated into products and services that touch citizens across our country and around the world, saving lives and enhancing the quality of life. Entrepreneurship is more than just an engine of economic growth. We are very excited about entrepreneurship. It is an ability to turn an idea into reality, a new venture, a small business that puts rising economics on the path of prosperity and empowers people to come together and find the gaps and solve for the problems. Entrepreneurship is very challenging, and so you need to be very, very passionate about starting your own and facing all the obstacles that come your way while chasing your dreams. We are here to help you in every way to become a successful entrepreneur. This evening, we'll start with the pitching session first, and I will invite the participants one by one to pitch. We'll hear from all the panelists also, where they'll share their opinion about how they feel about the business idea. I would like to request everyone to not feel bad if you not win or top the pitching session tonight. This will be a learning experience for all those who aspire to become an entrepreneur. As to what are the important things to be kept in mind while pitching in front of the investors to impress them, and at the same time, how investors see the business. Guidance from panelists would be very helpful to be on the right track. Tonight, we will definitely learn something new and more. Now, I would like to call upon Ms. Angelina Chaudhary to honor our panelists with a gum shot. I would like to invite Bitupan Barua. He is the health and wellness coach and co-founder of 28 Credentials of Entrepreneur. Thank you, Vipul. Gunajit Brahma is a national award-winning serial entrepreneur. Alakananda Das is the CEO and founder at House of Traditional Opportunity. Thank you. Now, I would like to name those participants who would be pitching their business idea. Chiranjeev Bordaloy, Partha Pratim Barua, Anup Sarma, Anshuman. Please note, we'll be having 7 minutes to pitch, and please be mindful to finish your pitch within the time frame. Now, I would like to invite Chiranjeev Bordaloy to present his business idea. All the very best.
Before starting, I would just like to give our esteemed panelists some of our products so that they can get a real feel of it. Over to you. So we are work athletes. So as the name suggests, our main we manufacture disposable plates, cups, and bowls made from fallen American athletes. And as it is in Assamese, this is called Dhokwa, Tamil or Dhokwa. So we have named it Dhokwa so that people can relate to that. So for far too long, I think we have been tired of being served in plastic dishes, right? We have always wondered, are there any, like with plastic pollution being a very important issue in today's society, we have always wondered that do we have ever any replacement for single-use plastics, right? So, and another issue is that in weddings, functions, we do seldom find these disposable things, right? We are being served in plastic plates and all, which are very not good for our environment and all. But and also in weddings also, sometimes when after we eat and we keep our used dishes, what happens? There is one person, if we have never noticed that, who cleans our dishes. So what the thing is, have you ever wondered if we can do something more to protect the dignity of that person, right? So if the question, if we have wondered on this thing, then if the answer to that is yes, then we have a solution for that. And that is our Dhokwa cutleries. It is an eco-friendly, affordable, and sustainable range of cutleries made from fallen American athletes, as I said before. So it's durable, it can be used, it's very strong, it's very sturdy, easily decomposable, and it's good for Mother Nature too. And one of the good things is that it can be microwaved. You can put food in here and you can microwave it, it won't get spoiled. And another thing is it doesn't alter the taste. See, when we eat food in our plastics, there are harmful chemicals that goes into our body. But with this, we are having fresh food without any chemicals harming our body. So our product ranges, we do dishes. This is a 10-inch dish. We also do 12-inch, 10-inch, and 8-inch. We are doing bowls and spoons. And further, we are also expanding our product range to other things like fancy shapes, like in weddings and all. People do need fancy shapes, like square, round, fish, fancy shapes. So we are trying to expand our product range to that. So coming to the point, we seek an investment of INR 15 lakh. It would be to, for first thing, to procure raw materials, because this is a seasonal raw material. We don't get it all the time. So the thing is, while we have the time to do that, we want to procure all the raw materials so we can expand our production for that. To expand our capabilities, we also need more machines. Like when we have more raw materials, if we need to expand our production, we need to definitely have more machines for that. So we need more machines. We also need to expand our warehousing capabilities. We need to expand our logistics for that. So I'm not alone in this venture. So I would like to call upon my team members for that. If I may. I would like to call upon my elder brother and my co-founder Manoj Deka. Manoj sir. And my wife and my co-founder Jyotisha for this. Currently our team comprises of 3 of us. We have just started operations just 1 or 2 months ago. So we are a very, as you can see, we are a very initial company, but we are definitely in here because we want to do something against plastic pollution, because plastic pollution is a menace right now, and we want to change people's perception so that people use cultivate like sustainable practices in their daily lives. So this is our aim, and we are here to change that perception of the people. So thank you. If you have any questions.
So you gave the give the example of manage. You can use this kind of just to give an understanding of Indian people sector. When it comes to manage, statistics that people which your family spend 6 times of their monthly salary on marriage. What I'm trying to say is that when it comes to marriage, they do not want to compromise. Okay. क्या करेंगे मतलब इतना environment के बारे में सोच के क्या करेंगे? Let's spend it. What are you doing to create an awareness that environment is important, so that you know marriage के दिन में भी you have to think about this compromise that environment भी एक दिन का effect. So what exactly?
We have a real life example. We have just delivered one order yesterday actually. So it was not a marriage, but it was an IPO startup. So what happened is like they were like wanted to go for that plastic thing, like the made from thermocol. So it was like one of our acquaintances knew about us, and they suggested us that they visited our factories and all. They just inquired what we will do with this. Like, I was like, what is your plan for that? Where will you serve them? They said, we'll be doing it like in thermocol plates. The thermocol plates, you are feeding people, poison is going to your body, right? You use this, it looks good. First thing, it looks better. No harmful chemicals is there. Thermocol, we all know how much chemicals goes into our body. So, and also it's sturdy, and after that, one of that lady told me that her son has become such a big fan of this. He uses it, he washes it, he leaves it to dry, and then he has started eating it in this way, in this plate only. So the thing is, yes, it's a challenge, and I agree with you, sir. But the thing is, if we have managed to like what should I say? If I manage to convince one of the parties regarding the thing, we'll be working towards that. Like we'll be creating awareness sessions on that, like why this is better. Because people are like, when we go for procuring raw materials, people laugh at us like saying, like we are like, if we have to change their mindset, like this is not something you can show it off, right? You can build something like very sustainable, something very good for you, which is good for you. So our pitch to the people is, you are investing 6 times the money for that. Invest in something that is good for your health also, right?
Just one more question. Yeah. I'm just trying to put it in my position and say, what could somebody ask? So do you have any I don't know how to put it, dinner table conversation where, let's say True Power, for example, True Power. How many of you have seen an ad of True Power? Anybody seen an ad of True Power? I don't think so. Anybody else. If let's say you are my friend, somebody calls you You do not know who is calling. I'll tell you, hey, today you Truecaller download that. Then you know, oh wow, it's a magic. I get to know who is calling me. Then you get to somebody else. Then he gets to somebody else. So it's a dinner table conversation. You know? In 1 minute, I can tell what is Truecaller, download it. Okay. Do you have something where when people are eating on this plate, you say, hey, you know, there's a platform you should try. You know, there are birthday, you should definitely try this. And you have a marriage coming. So is there anything that you already have where people can talk to each other and talk about it?
See, we are trying to like get to that, but the thing is, our name says it all. Like it's Thokwa Cutlery. It's known as Thokwa. Like so, I think when people like they're having a conversation, like they're having dinner, something like that. And I think we have a real life example where they were like they're giving the thermocol plates, but they switched to this. So I think one change happened. So I think they're working to create more.
No, no, you're doing great job. What I'm saying, this is my suggestion that you put something.
Yes,
where people
definitely,
can talk to each other. Then you do not have to market it.
Yes, definitely.
If you do marketing.
Definitely. Yes, yes.
And you
Thank you for suggestion, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I have two questions regarding the presentation. As you mentioned that you have 1 or 2 month old company, right?
Yes.
So are you guys manufacturing the product right now, or you have taken from somebody else and you're marketing the product?
No, sir, we are manufacturing the product.
Okay. Then your requirement for infra and working capital should be taken care of. The question is related to the investment that you're asking. But most of the investment that you're looking for is operational investment.
Yes.
So investor might not be interested in giving operational investment, including working capital, because there are other machineries who provide it. Even if you go to net fee, you can get easily 1 year worth of loan to operating. And this model of cutleries or Erica cutleries are already there in the market. Such models are there, companies are there, like Tamul Plates is there. Then I think in Silchar also there is one company which is also supplying to government exhibitions and all these government programs. The market opportunity is there for sure. Is there. Only thing in your presentation, maybe you can tell more about the marketing cost, which cannot be given by your bank or as a loan. Then only and then how you are going to scale up. Then your potential investors might be interested. The working capital investors are not going to invest. So that is one thing. If you are doing operational, then there are a lot of challenges. I think you might have already understood it about the product that you are trying to do. So I won't discuss that in the portfolio. But yeah, anyway, opportunity is there. This product is. I know that there are companies who are making good money. Even now, from Chennai and other South Kerala and all, here we are getting. So your pricing has to be really good to compete in the domestic or and look at online platforms where you can sell the product.
Sir, your guidance will be very helpful. All of your guidance will be very helpful towards making the company successful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I would like to invite Partha Prateek Madhuva.
Black rice is let me tell you why I am using this black rice first. The reason is that I was using this trying different things. Sometimes I succeed and sometimes I fail. And the reason failure is when I try to do some level calculation, but I miserably fail because of pandemic. Because I could not visit my farmland during the pandemic time, and also slightly enter crop context. And why I want to do the black rice this transaction? The reason is that I was into this black rice cultivation since 2019, and I've been cultivation of black rice for around 15 to 20 years for year. what I've seen that orbitals yield is around 15 moon. So and the biggest challenge is that people doesn't know that how we use it. It's very sticky. If you use directly, you cannot consume it directly. It needs to be processed. It needs to have some kind of segregation. Then only black rice can have the actual potential in the market. If I go into the market with a black rice per se in a packet, I don't see any market potential it can have in the future. Gradually, what I foresee right now is that if that trend continues, at certain point of time, people will lose the hope in the black rice, and eventually they will stop cultivating black rice. So that's why I have come to this point that we need to do something. We should eventually, do some kind of valuation and also have market potential. As you know that and also I'll come to the last point once again. Village level entrepreneurs, women entrepreneur, how I am planning to engage them. This is my team. As I told you that I'm doing agricultural cultivation is black rice. So she is a scientist and she is guiding us how to do and try to increase the yield for the. So the source taken while I started this black rice cultivation, I have taken it from Guwahati. As we know, open rice as black rice here. It is named in its honor. So why we should go for black rice confectioneries? The reason is very simple. It is highly nutritious. It has got the antioxidant component. So you all know that what is the importance of antioxidant for our body. So I am not going to be too detailed on that. And these are the products that I currently exploring. Let me tell you where I stand right now. I have the black rice with me, and I am exploring at a very small level, engaging 2 or 3 the village level women entrepreneur, not the main one. The reason is that when I see there are so many village women, which are actually not engaged in so many things after they do their model duties and all. They have enough plenty of time where they can actually put into some productive work and keep on earning. And that's how I feel that if I can provide the small, some microwave kind of thing. What I have seen the confectionery, the small scale lessons available in the market, it costs around 40 to 45,000. So and also the biggest challenge is that one is electrical, one is LPG based. So for that, I need to do some kind of research on that if the cost can be put down, and also because of inconsistency in the power supply, also the electricity cost is also going high. So these are the few challenges I'm trying to address. So that because if the power goes in between, then the whole lot of confectionery doesn't get made. So that is the great challenge that I have right now. And these are the products that I'm currently looking into, and my people are there in Guwahati district. They are producing confectionery at a small scale, and they're selling it here to the market. But what I have seen that the awareness and the people for this particular type is not there. People used to compare it with the wheat-based confectioneries. Then it becomes a problem because if I fight with them, I need to fight with the big boss, big players in the market. That will be very difficult. So if I go to the next level, these are the price that I have kept. I'm going into that. Here, if you see the marketing expense, why I have kept marketing expense is that people needs to be aware of what is this black rice, how this confectioneries are different from the traditional confectionery available in the market. So that's where my money will be going. And also the production. Whatever the production I'm going to do, it is not at a larger scale, it will be micro level, which is where the women that the village will be engaged for the production, and the distribution is required. I will have my own channel. I will have my own people will be aggregating those produce, and then I will put it to the right channel so that right price can be extracted. Because if they go to a particular wholesale consumer, they'll be squeezed when negotiating the price. So that's where I come into the picture. And this is a few hypothetically correct, you can say, because I'm at a very small level, and this is what I want to go. And oh, this has got the overlap. I want to go into some around 100 women entrepreneur, and I want to buy some lessons for them and set up to the, so that I can also achieve the BE for this. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Partha. Thank you, Partha.
Yeah, the unit economics that you're saying, or the requirement that you're saying is mainly for purchase of, micro loans for the women entrepreneurs, right? Or there are other costs involved?
It is specifically the capital expense, not the other OPEX. Because if I manage to get that, eventually OPEX is mainly the marketing and all. When I go to scale it up, at certain point I will be requiring that OPEX. But I believe that by the time I will subsidy and put the money aside for the marketing part. And here, basically, what I'm looking for, the one of which is the packaging cost. Because if it is not as per the standard available in the market, definitely I'm not going to have the market in the. I have to fight with the big cost. So that's why I have kept some amount for the marketing and this packaging, and the rest of the sum will be in the this percentage instrument percentage.
Okay. So. The business model I would like to so that you want you are working with the women entrepreneurs who will be manufacturing the goods, and the packaging also will be done by them, or packaging will be done by you?
Currently, what I am looking for, I am producing the packets and providing it to them. They are the
Okay. So that is the packaging.
Otherwise, it will be an issue for me because paying those unpacked products will be a challenge.
Yeah, because in this kind of product, at least in the cake case, shelf-life is the major issue. You see other companies, let's say bakeries, they are preparing fresh produce more or less, one day old product. You can say it's sold in the market. And then if the logistics is there, suppose you are using Rava farmers or I think Moringa farmers, you are mentioned. So because what would be your major market for that?
Currently, what I am looking at putting it into the Guwahati market and normal market.
Guwahati and normal market. Fine. Have you checked what the Manipuri entrepreneurs are doing? Because they are creating a lot of other products like sort of.
Let me tell you, I have done some kind of research on this black rice. What I have seen is that, and I have also spoken to scientists of Calicut and also about the agriculture industry. The nutrition value per se, there is no difference. Only the difference in the color. The Manipuri black rice has a lighter color compared to the black rice produced in Assam. Color. Okay. It is a very lighter color. And also the variety of black rice that we are having in Assam, there are around the officially recognized varieties are Upendra 1 and Upendra 2. In that, and also there are certain varieties, so these are taken from Odisha, but people are not producing that. The reason is that the yield is very low. Per year it will be around 7 to 8 months. So the basic production happens for the Upendra 2, and it is good for the confectionery. The reason is that because in direct sales, There's no flavor in the Upendra too. But there is good flavor in Upendra. I mean, conceptually, it's a process product. So the yield is good. You can have some more production power bigger, and also you don't care about the flavor that is going to carry to your final product.
So yeah, I mean, I know when since 2015, you were the first company who worked with them, and all the exporters have been to us.
Okay, you were the export.
Yeah, we are the one who exported.
Okay. Recently, I spoke to him. He told me that yes, it's one guy who is exporting, but he could not tell me the name.
What I'm saying is that Manipur entrepreneurs are spreading rasgullas and other things which are more might be of more demand in the market.
Actually, if I look at this sweet spot, I'm not into that further right now because I am having very limited knowledge on that. So once I have the knowledge on this sweets and all, then I can explore that. And what I general perception about the rasgullas and all, it's made from chana.
Yeah.
It should be the pure, milk-based product. So if I add black rice into it, people will challenge the product itself, saying, "Oh, this is not rasgulla." So how come I will overcome those challenges? If I have a strange product, then obviously I can go.
For the last thing, rasgulla thing, I just want to add that there was interesting. Probably it will also not work, and maybe the person will be ready to have something unhealthy when it comes to rasgulla. It's okay. I don't care. Everything unhealthy goes also. I think also be a reason.
The general perception of the people is that it should be from chana. If it is not chana, then this is not rasgulla. Thank you.
Next, we have Anup Sharma. He was not able to come here, but will be presenting online. Over to you, Anup. All the best.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Anup, just a second.
And I'm sharing my slide. Is that okay?
You can.
Okay.
Now you can start.
Hi, Namaskar. Good evening. This is Anup Sharma. Welcome to my presentation. I'm from Guwahati, from Bisana district. I'm the founder of Mahawao Fisheries Private Limited. Is it visible, my slide?
It is.
Okay. So our startup Mahawao Fisheries Private Limited, it's a private limited company. It was incorporated in 2016. And basically we are focusing on fish production. And we have made a replicable model of sustainable fishery startup. It's an innovative idea we have. And the innovative part of our fishery startup, we have 3 points, which I'll be sharing with you. So this is our business model. Exactly what we do. Our business model is, we are the largest fish producer in Eastern Assam. Mahawao Fisheries is the largest fish producer, single entity in the eastern side of Assam. We are covering 100 acres of wasteland. The unique part of our innovation of our startup is that we are using the wasteland. Wasteland means completely waste because of the flood. It's totally unsuitable for cultivation of any crop. So we are producing around 100 tons of live fish. That means that comes to around 1 lakh kg. And from that 1 lakh kg fish, we earn around 60% of our total revenue. And second component of our startup is the seed, machli ka bacha. that means we are producing genetically improved. Many people, many fish farmers, they are growing seeds, but we are growing genetically improved fish seeds. And we establish first seed bank of genetically improved fish seed species in Northeast. So in 2021, we established one genetically improved fish seed covering around 20 acres area. So this genetically improved fish seeds has the potential to grow more than 20 to 30% over the than the normal varieties. And these seeds have been developed by Government of India, uh, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, SIFA. There are so many fishery institutions. They have developed those seeds. So we produce around 4 crores of fish seeds, but genetically improved seeds, and around 30% of the revenue that comes from the fish seed sale. We also produce fish feed, like 70% of the recurring cost for fish culture that goes to the feed cost. So we produce around 200 tons fish feed. And the unique part of this fish feed plant is that we are using some, Meteca water hyacinth. So we are using water hyacinth instead of rice grain. So 20% of rice grain generally we used to blend with the feed mixture. So we have, nowadays we are not using rice grains, and instead of rice grains, we are using water hyacinth. So from 200 tons of fish feed, so we are earning around 10% of our total revenue. The problems and solution, what problems we are trying to solve? Basically, there are a lot of problems for the consumers, that means fish consumers, and also there are a lot of problems for the fish growers. For the consumers, there is no live fish in the market. In my area, I am talking about in my district, Biswanath Tezpur district, mostly the fish are sold in dead condition, and there is no known, that means unknown origin of culture. But in our case, all the fish, 100 tons of live fish, we sell only in live condition, not in dead condition. That means known origin of culture. We and no organic fish in the market. In Assam, I have not seen organic fish product in the state, but we are producing organically grown fish. But although organic certification process we have not started, but we can say antibiotic free fish and no use of harmful chemicals. Assam, the fish eaters people, they know the use of harmful chemicals like formaldehyde when during transportation fish from Andhra to Northeast. So a lot of harmful chemical they use, but our product is there is no harmful chemicals in our culture here. There is unhygienic and unorganized market for the fish. Whenever we go to the wet fish market, there is lot of smell and all. But we have tried to establish hygienic fish markets with AC and all. People, whenever they come, they can sit nicely, and we sell the fish through our outlet in a hygienic fish market. For the fish growers, no quality fish hatchery in the district, but we have established hatchery. We produce 4 crores of fish seed every year, and at the same time, we also produce genetically improved fish seed. And the feed in the market, fish feed that cost around, on an average, it is 60 rupees per kg. But whatever feed we are producing, which has been certified by different laboratories, with premium quality chemical component, so we are offering at 35 rupees per kg. That means there is huge difference. So the farmer, whenever they go to the market, they are bound to buy feed formulation, which is costing more than 60 rupees per kg, but in our case it is 35 rupees. If we talk about market in our Guwahati is a small sub district, so there is a gap of daily 2000 kg of fish every year. That means the total volume of business is around 14 crores in a small town like Guwahati. And if we there is another town called Itanagar, is a capital of Arunachal, which is around 45 kilometers from my place in Assam. So there is a daily gap of 4,000 cases. So annual business is around 28 crores. There is huge demand of live fish in the area. Genetically improved fish seed. Assam is producing just 5% of its total demand. There is still 95% gap of genetically improved fish seed species. Feed. In my area, even in Guwahati, there is a demand of 1,000 tons of fish feed every year. But unfortunately, we at this moment we are producing just 200 tons. The unique proposition of our product is antibiotic free, no harmful chemical. Number one. Number two, we are producing genetically improved fish seeds under the guidance of National Freshwater Fish Brood Bank, National Fishery Development Board, Government of India, and Central Institute of Freshwater Aquaculture. It's a ICR organization, institution. These seeds have 20 to 30% more growth than the normal varieties. And yes, as I said earlier, we produce fish feed by replacing rice grains, and we are using the water hyacinth. You can see beautiful live fish. You can see in the picture. We are the three brothers. You can see left corner, three brothers. We have started our business. Left side, you can see few pictures like seed. These are the genetically improved fish seeds. Jayanti Rohu, Amur Common Carp, and improved Katla, and GI Scampi also. Right side, you can see our feed plant. We are producing around 200 tons of feed every year. So these are the two pictures here. And yes, we'd like to scale it up the model. We have established the model that a flood-prone area can be utilized can be converted into productive fish farming land, wasteland. So now we want to scale it up from 100 acre to another 30 acre. We would like to add it now in this current year. So we are looking for the fund through this workshop also. There are two components we would like to expand in this year. One is seed production and feed production. Live fish somehow is okay because 100 tons feed live fish we are producing every year. So this year onwards, we will be focusing on production of feed and seed. So our total requirement is around 1.8 CR total project cost. So around 1 crore to 1.3 crores we are seeking the investment, and we'll be able to generate some fund from our own resources. So yes, we have been giving a lot of trainings to farmers. More than 5,000 farmers across the country have been trained by us. Even fish farmers from Rajasthan, Bihar, UP, Andhra also even, not Andhra, sorry, Telangana. Telangana also, a lot of fish farmers, they have been coming to us and we have been training them. And particularly Agra, one of the prominent fish farmers of Agra, she was awarded as the best fish farmer in the state last year. We have also formed farmer producer company in our locality, comprising of 500 fish farmers. And for these fish farmers, we have been giving the genetically improved fish seeds, which is really now in affordable cost. And this ensures around 20 to 30% more growth. And feed cost is also less. That's what farmers are getting benefit. And farmers can also sell their agri product like maize, rice, and wheat, dried fish, mustard oil cake. All these agri products we will be buying from them because for our feed plant we need a lot of raw materials. Teams, at present there are two directors. I am the founder, Anup Sharma. I did my master's from Guwahati University in 2002. Then I went to Government of India job. I left my Government of India job for after working for 5 years in Government of India. Then I went to NGO sector. Then coming last 6 years, I'm in the fishery business. Another director, my co-founder, he worked with even NATO in Afghanistan. He was posted for almost 10 years. He was in logistic department. Yeah, we have advisors from Government of Assam Fishery Department, honorary advisors. Dr. Sanjay Sharma and Mr. Chandan Shetri from Department of Fisheries, Government of Assam. And we also have research scholars who are our team members, Arnab Ghosh from SIFA, Kolkata. And I was awarded as the best fish farmer of the country in the last year, 2021. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Any question, please?
And you know, any questions?
Yeah, hello, Mr. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but voice is a bit echo kind of thing. Chaliye, sir. Yeah, you can ask.
If you can hear me, I can also ask one question after
Yes,
Gunath.
yes. Yeah,
Can you hear me, Survi?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay. So Gunajit, you go ahead. Then once you or someone.
Okay, my voice will be echo also, but that's clear. I will say. See, Mr. Anup, you haven't shared your, total business right now. I mean, how much you are earning and all those factors. Because that will be very critical because you, as you mentioned, you guys are one of the largest in the eastern part of India. So that way, if you have a revenue, then it would be really helpful to see that because the requirement is based on your revenue only, or whatever business you are doing. That is one observation wise. The second observation is on the genetically improved seeds that you mentioned. The fish,
Yeah.
Are these genetically modified or is it commercial hybrids that you are creating?
Actually these are not hybrid. These are genetically improved, not even modified. Genetically improved by Government of India institutions. There is a national brood bank located at Bhubaneswar, established by Department of Fisheries, Government of India. This is called National Freshwater Fish Brood Bank. So there is around 400 acres of brood bank for the entire country, and we have been collecting the brood stock from that farm, Government of India farm, and we have been bringing all those seeds, I would say fertilized eggs by flight, and we culture here. And every 2-3 years we used to like change the brood stock to get the good result.
Okay. Then your plan for this organic fish might not work because for organic they cannot one cannot use commercial hybrids or genetically improved varieties. They have to be indigenous variety only. Just have a look, check with your organic certificate body or whatever, and just see if it is possible.
Yeah, basically we have not as of now we have not thought of like applying for like organic certification, but we are in a process. Like we want to make it sure that antibiotics are not used in our farm. That is our brand. We ensure that no antibiotic. Yeah, no antibiotic policy in our farm.
You can sell it as chemical free, not if you want to use the organic certificate, then you have to have organic.
Yeah, obviously. That's what we are saying. Organically grown, not organic product.
Yeah, back to you, Mark.
Magda, you are muted.
So sorry. So could you please go back to your slides that was showing the financials, like investment required. I read like 13 lakhs. You spoke about 1.3 crore something. So I'm just wondering, like if that's.
Oh, there is missing of 10, sir. Sorry.
Oh, 10. Okay. So be careful when you pitch somebody in future.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, absolutely.
So that is one thing. That is okay. Next is when we do like this kind of businesses, we have like cash transactions, right? How can you tell the investor whether you will be able to manage the accounts properly? Because as an investor, he or she would like to see his investments are secured and properly maintained.
Yeah, that is true, sir. Basically, for when the fish farmer they come for seed, seed purchase, then we try to convince them for the bank payment online. So that way, most of the seeds we are selling through the bank transaction. And regarding live fish, most of the live fish, around 60% to 70% live fish, we are selling in cash. But whatever amount we are receiving from the cash, the very next day we deposit in our bank. That's what in our last financial year, total bank transaction was around 1.63 crores.
Got
So
you.
that so we try to, like ultimately all the agri sectors cash transaction takes place. So, but we try to collect those cash and we deposit in the bank. And the payments are made in through bank only, no cash payment from our.
That is understood. And when we have our investment summit in January, we will invite you also to present. Please work on that thing, because two things, when we do business, we have to be very careful with our numbers. Okay. So if you are not careful with your numbers, that means you are not into business properly. Right?
Got it.
I'm telling not only you, I'm telling our VD Analytica and Partha also, you all three have done very good here, and I just see when we pitch in front of the investors, okay, we have to be very precise. See, everybody knows the business, right? Product, service, everybody knows. But as an investor, they would like to see the numbers and the ROI. I think Gunajit would like to, add later on. So ROI, so if I don't see ROI, you talk to me 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 1 month, I will never invest on you, right? So I have to see that thing going through over the years, how much ROI I will be able to, think about. Okay. I think first one, BT Analytica, right? Chiranjit Bordoloi, right? Chiranjit? Who was the first one? Chiranjit, I have a question for you. First one was So who is your target client over there now? Are you local, or for the Northeast region only, or what is your expansion plan?
Sir, currently we are targeting, as we are just 2 months old, we are targeting only operations across Assam only. So, and after that, after we grow, we will be targeting other states also, sir. So currently in Assam, we are targeting say around the marriage reception halls, where they, or the other fast food stalls and all, the restaurants, and also, sir, we are also targeting this what should I say, let's say these chai tea stalls and something like that, or sweet shops where they where you can have one mithai with tea. We are trying to sell a small range of plates and bowls to them, sir.
Okay, you all three please note when you are done with this presentation, when you email your final presentation, please add these answers. Like Anup, you please add the things that I asked, okay, so that we can we can train you for the investment summit so that you can pitch properly. And I think Survi texted me, we have another one. I thought we have only 3. Sorry, we can continue. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for the suggestion.
Thank you, Mark. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Anshuman Goswami. He's not ready with the pitch, but he can explain the business idea about the pitch. All the best.
I'm extremely sorry for the pitch because I was not ready with the pitch deck. Because I am in a verge of preparing the entire program. Entire the pitch of like, all the surveys are not done right now. So let me tell you the idea behind it, what I'm working on. Before that, we introduced myself. My name is Anshuman Sir. And I did my engineering. While doing my engineering, I founded an NGO called Flycatchers with pan-India presence of 200 volunteers. And right now I'm working at CSIMS as a project associate in petroleum department. So the entertainment industry of Assam. So all the presenters before me, they were presenting product, but I'm coming to software. So the entertainment industry of Assam and the entire Northeast is, it is a bitter truth that the industry of Assam is not growing. The entertainment and movie industries. Okay. So the idea behind this problem is like there are lots of OTT platforms over here. There is Prague is also launching their OTT platform. Then RD, Relia, something is there. So there are 7 different OTT platforms over here. But none of them are, going to that position where they were targeting to get the entire thing. Right. Maximum of the competitors were making the OTT platform only to sustain the market, to get the presence that I am also there in online. We have also have an online presence. But still now, we don't have that kind of OTT platform in Assam, in entire Northeast, which can give a good content to the users, staying inside the Northeast and as well as outside of the Northeast. So my target audience, in the beginning only I am saying about the target audience, all the people from the Northeast who is residing in Assam as well as in India and across the world. So, but to make this platform, I need some softwares to code. I need a team. But before that, as I am very enthusiastic about coding. So I self-taught myself about coding. I developed an OTT platform for Assam's film industry. Its name is Pixel Talkies. Okay, but it is not on air right now. It is still in a process because the Android app has been made, but the iOS and desktop version is still in process. So the main aim and the main motto of the Pixel Talkies is to get the access of all the movies. Real drama is I'm not saying about that they are not doing that kind of thing, but as a competitor, I am just speaking openly about that. So they are making their own content. So own content they are presenting to the audience. But if you want to see movies from the past, like there are Joymoti, we have various movies from Jatin Bara to all the nostalgic movies. We are unable to see like if it is on air in television, then only you can see, or else we are not able to see all those movies. It is not this is not a problem of Assam itself. It is a problem of all the northeastern states. All the people from the northeastern states are not able to access all the movies and the entertainment things which have been already made, and as well as like I am from Assam. I didn't watch movies from Nagaland or Manipur. Right? If we can make those movies with a good subtitle and could connect the entire Northeast, we could be the next South Indian, film industry kind of thing. That is the entire motive of the plan of my Pixel Talkies. So it is very actually very bad to say that Joymoti once released, we have a huge gap. There are very less movies that have been produced. Means there are movies, but we are not in a competitive environment with other movie industries. And if we see to the south, there are a huge number of movie industries which are they're giving movies like in crores, turnover in crores, but we are unable to do that. But we have the potential. Same landmass, same people, same content creators, but we have left that thing. So my focus is to make the entire Northeast to grow up in this entertainment industry, so that we could hold a place in the entire film industry of India as well as in the world. That's it. Thank you so much. I just need to add one more thing. Sorry. As sir said also that it should be in the dining table talk. So if I did my engineering from Guwahati, Madhya Pradesh. So once you are out from Assam, and if some same people sit together from the Northeast, they used to talk about Northeastern states. So it's a like, as you say, the dining table conference. The people who is residing outside of Assam, and if you are launching a product which connects all the Northeastern states, then it could be a dining table conference for them. Yes, thank you.
Just wrote down one question. Now you said that if I want to access any Nagaland movie, so we will put in subtitles. So me accessing an old Assamese movie, if I speak Assamese, me accessing an old movie, there is a reason. Oh, my own culture, my own language, I will see this movie. Why would I see a Naga movie or any Manipuri movie subtitle instead of watching the South Indian movie subtitles or the movie of subtitles? South Indian, because as you mentioned about they have more budget, they make better movies. So is there a reason what will prompt me to go to another movie and watch it?
So it's a very good question actually. I forgot to mention about that. The platform is not only for Assam. As you are, nostalgic for the Assamese movie, same Naga people is, they have that heart for the old Naga movie. So it will drive their, the tendency to use the platform. Secondly, if I have, the right to watch a content of my neighboring state, that is my choice completely. So we can watch, if it is a good content, then we can assess the content. Like now we are watching the South movie. Before that, like 10 years back, the South industry was not so popular in Assam. So it comes in subtitle. One man, like Gold Mines, they used to dub the South movie in Hindi. So we are able to see that here, all those South movies in Hindi language. Then it became a craze. So if there is a good content created by the neighboring states, then of course I think people who are more interested in movies, they could watch the movie. But using those states is not just to ask the Assamese people to watch those movies. It is for all the peoples who are residing in the Northeast to get a customer access to that platform.
There is a language thing you said, if I am watching an Assamese movie, it's because it's only because of the language. I know that the quality may not be like a South movie is Bollywood movie.
Right.
The only reason is language. If you cut the barrier reason of this language itself is not the meaning here, then why would I watch any other language movie? Like I would rather watch a high budget movie or Korean movie.
Right. We can actually, my entire plan is not to just put the old movies. It was never the thing. The thing is to keep all those old movies as well as the new movies. It's not that the old movies are being installed in the app and new movies are not there. All those new movies and upcoming movies will be also there in the platform. It will be like a Netflix, but it will contain old movies, new movies, and the upcoming movies as well as produced by ourselves as well in near future. Good contents. So we are trying to put the entire thing, all the states combined, so that we could uplift our entire industry as a northeastern state, like the South industry makes, like Kerala, Chennai, everyone could afford and makes their industry as a popular industry. I could just show you as there is no presentation, so I was unable to show you the deck. This is the OTT platform I have made. Okay. So you can just scroll. It is just thumbnail. Okay, no movies are there, but I have just put a movie here to trailer to just show people, and it is because net is not working here. It is not working. So there will be description as well, because it is in the under process and it is for Android version. And all those there will be cartoons as well. All the movies produced in animated version is also present.
Yeah, so what I can understand is that you want to be an OTT platform for the movies, content based everywhere. But you are starting with the movie, old movies or new movies, and then subsequently you will create your own content. But the thing is that what I can think of, I mean, maybe I'm wrong because that's not my sector per se. But then creating your own content should not that be the go-to strategy at the initial stage. Why? Because if you take buy the permissions or royalty for the old movies as well as the new movies, those charges will be very high, right? And anyway, I have just checked. Jayamati is available in YouTube. There are 5-6 channels are already showcasing those kind of movies. I watch the Anupra's movies in YouTube only. So why should I, as a consumer, why should I shift? Until I get some new content which is fresh.
So we'll be adding new content. I'm just the thing to mention the old content is to keep a track, right? Like if you're using the app, you will be getting the movie from starting to the end and in the present day.
Starting to end.
Means like from the movie when it is created, it's like the journey of the assembly movies, yeah. Okay. What is the present? Means you will be getting all the assets in one place.
So there are already, I think there are 2-3 players in inside counties
Yeah,
itself,
yeah, but
who are already doing OTT or are trying to do OTT.
there are 7 platforms. There are 7 platforms,
There are several.
but they are not doing the thing which people are means like that. That's why I just choose to come into this sector because there are once you see the competition after the coming to the market is like you find some gap in that or something.
Can I talk also? 1 minute.
Yeah, sure. We have one more, so I would like to give 2 minutes to Videsh Datta, just 2 minutes, because we're running short of time. Over to you, Mark.
Okay, thank you, Survi. Anshuman, very good. As Gunajit said, if we are local, then it will be very difficult to sustain the concept of OTT, because if we, in my opinion, if you see the South or other movies, and they sell dreams and fantasy, right? In Assamese movie, or I don't feel that selling the dreams and fantasy. That's why we might not be able to attract a lot of audience. Okay, so when you have an OTT, then I believe we have to see that angle also, whether you have the commercial movie, fantasy movie, or the movies that sell dreams. And in Assamese movies, we see a lot of poverty and depression and other things. So topic wise, I think to make Assamese movie a global thing, then I believe we have to sell dreams, fantasies like the South and other movies do. And then those poverty related or kind of art movie can send them to the Filmfare or Oscar, maybe, probably. But to make money and make a sustainable thing, I think we can also suggest to the directors or producers that we need fantasy movie or the movie that motivates us or sells dreams to the people. Okay, this is what I believe, and to make your OTT successful, only I'm telling you. Otherwise, your movies will be available at Real Drama or Netflix or Amazon Prime. So why people will go to you? Okay, so being a service provider, you can be the advisor also to the directors and the producers.
It is in the consideration. We have some considerable things which I actually, as the lack of the presentation, I didn't bring the presentation. So that's the reason I was unable to mark those points. But yeah, there are consideration for the future as a future prospects. But before that, my point, get the audience to the platform so that we can make the usability more, more watch time we can make.
Yeah, going back to the numbers game, because audience is our data, right? So when we are on OTT, so that data will help us. So how we are going to attract the data in terms of audience? Okay, you have 500, 600 movies. That is very easy thing to do and put on OTT. But who will watch those movies, right? So you have to diversify, segment all the things, categorize all the things, and work on attracting more audience. So this is what the investors will look for. What will be, how much will be the data, and who are the target audience to watch these movies, and what categories of movies you have. Technology, anybody can do. Somebody can develop an OTT, that is fine. But how you are going to project yourself as a competitive OTT, these are the things you have to check. Audience, data is important. Again, numbers important. If you have 140 crore, Indian citizen, then if 20 lakhs data, that is also very interesting for us to invest on you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Anshuman. I would like to invite Videsh Datta. You just have 2 minutes, we are running out of time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Myself Videsh Datta. मैं हिंदी में कंटिन्यू करना चाहूँगा. Thank you. एक बहुत ही छोटी सी कंपनी हमने स्टार्ट करा था जस्ट 2020 के 7 फरवरी को, और अनफॉर्चुनेटली उसके बाद पूरे ग्लोबली हमने पैंडेमिक फेस करा, तो 2 साल हमारे पैंडेमिक के पीछे निकल गए. लेकिन लास्ट ईयर जो अभी का जो फाइनेंशियल ईयर मार्च 31 को कंप्लीट हुआ है, इस बीच हमने एक स्टार्टअप लिया. प्रैक्टिकली हमारा जर्नी हुआ. कंपनी का नाम है नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक एक्सिम प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, और आपको सुन के मजा आएगा, हम झाड़ू बनाते हैं. ठीक है, एक ऐसा मामूली सा प्रोडक्ट है जो हर किसी के घर पे इस्तेमाल होता है. Especially as we are right now on the verge of Deepavali, rest of India उस झाड़ू को पूछते हैं, शायद आपको वो पता होगा, right? So एक ऐसे चीज के साथ हम लोग जुड़े हुए हैं जो आसाम या नॉर्थ ईस्ट उसके लिए बेस है पूरे इंडिया का. And you come to know के there is a state मिजोरम जो दुनिया का सबसे बेहतरीन क्वालिटी का ग्रास जिससे वो बूम बनता है उसकी प्रोड्यूस करती है. ठीक है, सो मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा कि हमने लास्ट ईयर से 3 ट्रांजैक्शंस लिए, ओनली 3 ट्रांजैक्शंस अक्रॉस इंडिया, जिससे हमारा लगभग 50 लाख के आसपास का टर्नओवर है. ठीक है, और राइट नाउ वी आर प्लानिंग टू लॉन्च आवर ओन ब्रांड. और नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक आज के डेट में जम्मू कश्मीर से शुरू करके केरला तक, राजस्थान से शुरू करके छत्तीसगढ़ तक, हर कहीं पे जो भी झाड़ू का बंदा है जो काम करता है, चाहे वो एक वर्कर हो या फिर एक ट्रेडर हो, एक मालिक हो, नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक को जानता है. सो मेरी ये रिक्वेस्ट होगी आप सबके साथ कि आप लोग हमारे ये झाड़ू के बिजनेस को थोड़ा सा और इंटरेस्ट लें, नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक को एक ब्रांड बनने में मदद करें. और काफी कुछ कहने के लिए है, काफी कुछ शेयर करने के लिए है, और बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें भी हैं, लेकिन ड्यू टू शॉर्टेज ऑफ टाइम मैं आज हमारे इस कन्वर्सेशन को यहीं पे होल्ड अप करना चाहूंगा और एक इंटरेस्टिंग बिगिनिंग के लिए यहाँ पे रोकना चाहूंगा कि आप लोग भी अगर थोड़ा सा और इंटरेस्ट लेंगे तो ऑब्वियस बात है कि आसाम का एक नेशनल ब्रांड बोल सकता है नेशनल. थैंक यू सो वेरी मच. बस जाने से पहले मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा, देयर इज अ 30 years old industry called विवावा इंडस्ट्रीज. वो कर्नाटका से बिलोंग करते हैं. उनकी सालाना जो टर्नओवर है सिर्फ झाड़ू से वो है 400 करोड़ का. ठीक है, और विवावा इंडस्ट्रीज को हमने इस बार झाड़ू का जो रॉ मटेरियल होता है दैट इज द ग्रास, वो हमने सप्लाई भी किया. सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट कुड बी द पोटेंशियल. मैं नहीं बोलूंगा कि नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक एक छलांग मार के 400 करोड़ का बनेगा, लेकिन अगर आप सबका सपोर्ट मिलेगा ना, बन भी सकता है. थैंक यू सो मच. कोई सवाल है तो आप लोग पूछिए.
Thank you, Videsh. Do you have any questions? Okay, now I would like to request the panelists to announce the winner. We can discuss for 2 minutes.
Before the judges announce the thing, Surbi, I would like to tell that NEIBC will sponsor the 10 pitch guys, okay, who will be giving pitch at international summit in January. So we'll sponsor them probably like, for their expenses. Okay. So we will sponsor around 10,000 rupees to come to the pitching. We'll do that hybrid. Okay. Pinky, Survi, and Sham, we all will inform later on. So 10 people will be invited. We'll be shortlisting and we'll sponsor them for the event.
Thank you. It is really difficult. I mean, we have had a lot of discussion anyway regarding whom to select. Only for today at this moment of time, what all of us has decided is that I think Mahabu Fishery should be the winner at this today's event. One of the primary reasons being the largest scheme of things they are solving the revenue issue because Assam is importing a lot of fishes from outside, and then if we can prevent that or reduce that, then our cost of production and subsequently the income generation capability of the region will increase. Only for that reason, we are selecting them. But the ideas are everybody is good. Prototype or the product, if you can showcase, that is always better. Some rather than the idea or suggesting the idea. So that way, I think all the best for everyone. We are hoping to see you guys success in the long-term entrepreneurial journey. And yeah, all the best.
Thank you, everybody. Congratulations, Anu. I think he has been disconnected, but we'll email with gift vouchers to everybody, all the participants and the winner on your email address. Now I would like to request Angelina to please help us distribute gift voucher to all the participants. We have gift vouchers from Assam Healthcare Cooperative Society to all the teaching participants. If you could name please. Chirantri Border. Arthur Barua. Anshuman. Videsh Datta.
सर ऑलरेडी काफी हम लोग आगे बढ़ चुके हैं और मुझे अच्छा लगेगा अगर आप लोग इंटरेस्ट लेंगे तो मैं बताने में भी काफी अच्छा लगेगा। क्या मुझे 1 मिनट मिल सकता है? ओके, थैंक यू सो मच। एक्चुअली क्या है ना, हमारे नॉर्थ ईस्ट में असम, मिजोरम, मेघालय एंड अरुणाचल प्रदेश, ये 4 ऐसे स्टेट्स हैं जिसमें बहुत एबंडेंटली मतलब ये झाड़ू का रॉ मटेरियल अवेलेबल होता है। पहले जंगलों में होता था, आजकल इसका कल्टीवेशन होता है। नाउ व्हेन कल्टीवेशन कम्स, फार्मर्स ऑब्वियसली राइट। अब फार्मर्स में यहाँ पे ना एक बहुत बड़ा दिक्कत ये होता है कि दे आर डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द बिल्डर्स। एवरी ईयर ये जनवरी में कटाई होता है, फरवरी और मार्च में पूरा रश होता है कि सारे ट्रेडर्स आ जाते हैं मतलब अक्रॉस इंडिया and they're supposed to think only themselves because they are basically thinkers. So farmers के लिए कोई नहीं सोचता. And यहाँ पे खुशी है कि नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक ने पहला एक इनिशिएशन लिया है कि हमने अभी तक 5000 फार्मर्स को अक्रॉस मिजोरम, अरुणाचल, आसाम एंड मेघालय हमने 5000 फार्मर्स को करेक्ट किया, जिनका जो प्रोड्यूस होगा वो हम लेने वाले हैं और हमारा खुद का ब्रांड। मेरे पास एक्चुअली प्रेजेंटेशन था लेकिन आई एम रियली सॉरी कि मैं पेन ड्राइव में था तो मैं नहीं दिखा पाऊंगा। एक सोफिस्टिकेटेड वो भी एफएमसीजी ब्रांड जैसे काम करते हैं ना, आपने देखा होगा कि जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर, उनका अगर एक डिवीजन खुला है तो उस डिवीजन में कम से कम 5 या 6 अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट लाइन को करते हैं, तो उनका प्रोडक्ट लाइन का भी वो लोग ट्रेडमार्क करते हैं। एम आई रॉन्ग? राइट। सो नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक इज द ओनली कंपनी फ्रॉम नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न सॉइल जिन्होंने अपने हर झाड़ू का अलग अलग नाम रखा जो ट्रेडमार्क, और खुशी लगता है कि हमने कुछ तो अलग किया, एक ऑर्डिनरी चीज को नेशनल लेवल पे लेके जाने का हमने कोशिश किया, और जहां तक मुझे रिस्पॉन्सेज मिल रहा है ना, आई एम रियली लुकिंग वेरी फॉरवर्ड। आज से 2 साल पहले जब हम लोग शुरू किए थे तो पैंडेमिक के कारण इट वाज सो टफ कि हम लोग कुछ आगे सोच पाए, बट राइट नाउ कहते हैं ना कि अकेले चले थे मंजिले राहों में, यूं चलते चले गए तो कारवा बनता चला गया। तो सर आज नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक के अगर हमने थोड़ा सा सेटअप किया है तो एक प्रोडक्शन यूनिट है, 2 डिपो है, 4 अलग अलग वैलीज में उनके टीम है जो प्रोक्यूर करते हैं, प्रोक्यूरमेंट की टीम है मोर देन 100 पीपल आर देयर, और जो कनेक्टेड फार्मर्स है मोर देन 5000। एंड वेरी सून दिस दिसंबर वी आर गोइंग टू लॉन्च आवर 6 वैरायटीज। एक नाम होगा एरावर, क्योंकि झाड़ू के अगर आप लोग स्टडी करेंगे ब्रांड में सर तो हाथी का सिंबल जंबो के नाम से दिखता है, ठीक है। सो हमने उसके कॉपी वर्जन में तो नहीं जाना था, हमें ट्रेडमार्क लेके खुद के ब्रांड को लेके चलना था, सो वी क्रिएटेड एरावर। ओके, नेक्स्ट इज जैसे कि पूछा जाता है ना झाड़ू को, शायद मैं नहीं पूछता हूँ लेकिन वो तो पूछता है, ठीक है ना। सो इसे ना लक के साथ जोड़ा जाता है। सो वन ऑफ वैरायटी फ्रॉम नेस्ट ऑर्गेनिक वुड बी लेडी। इंटरेस्टिंग सर, थैंक यू। Another one is oh sorry okay, बहुत सारी डिटेल है, बाद में शेयर करेंगे। थैंक यू सो मच सर, उम्मीद है आप लोगों का सपोर्ट होगा तो एक बार ब्रांड भी बनेंगे। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
Congratulations to everybody and thank you for participating in this session. It was wonderful to know your business idea. Now I would like to distribute the certificate. May I please welcome Alakananda Das to please help us distribute the certificates to the participants for attending business growth workshop on 23rd to 25th of September 2022. Partha Barua, congratulations. Renal Saharia, congratulations. Surajit Kapoti, congratulations. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to invite Vinajit to please distribute the certificates to the participants. Chiranjeev Bordeaux. Nest Organic. Congratulations. Vinayak Bhatta. Congratulations. Deepika Bora Bortoloy. She's not here, but I would like to welcome Nilupal to please collect the certificate on her behalf. Thank you, Gunaji. Thank you, everybody, for participating. It was a wonderful program, and we would email the vouchers to all the participants, many participants, and the participating participants. Would you like to say anything, Divyaban, Gunaji, ma'am?
Best wishes to all the officials. I'd like to say that best wishes to all your ventures, who's really interesting director. And if you all need any support from us or any mentoring, we are there for you.
I think as entrepreneurs, you have to be psychologists. You have to understand human beings. That is my only suggestion. Don't think about the product. Think about human psychology. What they want, why they want. Ask these questions. Look at something that you can see. Whether I do that, whether I buy this. Psychology. Then become an entrepreneur. You automatically become an entrepreneur. All the best, you guys have done. You are doing great work.
I've been already talking a lot to everyone of you in the future. So one thing is that, whatever business you are in, you are actually in the business of sales. So that has to be your, imbibe in your mind as an entrepreneur, then success is yours. So yeah, I think that would be all the best.
Thank you once again for coming here and be a part of NEIBC Business Growth Workshop. I would like to see you all in our second Business Growth Workshop, which will be held in December. For more details, please visit our website and social media, LinkedIn and Facebook. Thank you so much. Mark and Shyam, would you like to add anything?
I would like to add one thing, just 30 seconds. Now, whoever were not prepared for the presentation today, please prepare for the second business growth and your presentation over there, so that you can be considered for the first investment summit in January. Sham?
Yeah, I'd like to add thank you, all the participants for the great speeches, and all the panelists, thanks for coming. And well, we hope will be larger numbers joining us in the next pitch competition. And that's a great event. Thank you for the, making this a success by participating. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin Shyam. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.